thank you for joining me. So today I'm going to show you a video that I did of a time lapse of me sewing basketball shorts. This is my first time making them, and it took me quite a bit of time to do it. So the fabric that you see here, it's a athletic material. It has like tiny holes in it, so it's breathable and it's reversible as well. That's why later you'll see one side is a portion of the basketball shorts are black and a portion of it's white. So I just pretty much put the pattern together, and I got the fabric, laid it out, make sure everything is smooth, and I cut it out. That way everything is prepared, so when I move on to the next step, I can just work in an assembly line style. So with this material, it's kind of slippery, so I have to make sure I pin it very well. Here I had a little bit of issues, but in the end I had figured it out. I put something wrong, or I guess you could say instead of me doing a single layer of fabric to cut it out, I did 2 layers, so I doubled it. And it was one was smaller than the other, so I had trouble later on. Sorry, I'm just rambling, but I had trouble later on with piecing them together. So after I serge or sew, I make sure I iron that portion down so that way it gives me a nice clean edge so I can top stitch it. That's what I'm doing right here. I'm top stitching the white portion on the bottom, and then I go back over it with my iron. And I do have it on. I think it was on the polyester. Nope, I think it was on the wool setting, because the not polyester, but the nylon setting wasn't warm enough to get it, crisp enough. So I had to put it on the wool setting, and it did a good job. With my serger, it serges kind of fast. It's just a regular Brother um, 10 1040D, I think that's what it's called. But it's pretty good. I've been having it for about 4 years now, I think, maybe about three years. I got it for my birthday 1 year, and I haven't really used all the settings. I'm gonna be honest. I mainly make clothing, so I don't really venture off too far from merging seams. But I have done a road stitch before, and it turned out really good. So with this pattern that I had, it gave me all the instructions. It was very well put in the instructions in the manual, and I was able to put it together within 3 hours for my first go around. But like I said, I did mess up, so that threw me off at least a good hour or so to figure that out. But I actually filmed this over I think it was like honestly, I think it was a week. I think it was a week. You can see my sleeves are different colors in the video. So yeah, it was definitely over quite a few days. Um, the band that I did for this, I did it folded over, and I think it came out a bit too big. But being that elastic went into it, I didn't have any issues with it being too big. Um, I did, however, have issues trying to get my elastic through the casing, and the only reason why I had issues was because I didn't have the right tool. I couldn't find my bobbin, and I had to pretty much put something together to get it through there. But I did eventually. Um, but yeah, and then eventually I wound up bumping my camera, and it turned, and you can't really see much of anything. But I really love this pattern. I think I'm gonna make a pair for myself too, just to lounge around in. Why not? But I thank you all for watching. I appreciate you. See you next time.